I'm Tyler Austin from Gungnir Strategic. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you what I'm shooting for when I'm training and practicing, simply because it's a slightly different take than what you normally see in the industry, and I think you guys would find it interesting. So, regardless, what you will normally see in the industry is some sort of circle, whether that's on a target or they're just shooting on like the basic IPSC target like this. You will have some sort of circle, more or less in the heart region or high thoracic region, or some sort of square or something along those lines. Personally, what I'm shooting for is if I were to take the base of the neck, so if I were to take the base of someone's neck and draw two lines straight down from the base of the neck, all the way even right down to the pelvis, that is my ideal point on where I want to put rounds. Now, ideally, I want to keep them higher up in the high thoracic heart region, but even if you put a round right down here, more or less, let's say the belly button region, but it's center line, that person's going to have a really bad day. So why do I like this parameter? Well, because if you take the base of someone's neck and you draw two straight lines down to their pelvis, that is going to be where all the important things lie. And if you hit these things in some sort of defensive shooting, you're going to have a good chance of stopping that dude from doing whatever he was doing that made you shoot him in the first place. So obviously in the high thoracic region, we're going to have the heart and major arterial vessels that run off of the heart. The lungs obviously would be here. The spine box would run down here as well, would be center line of the body. All the major things that lie in the body that you want to aim for is going to be within the parameters of the base of the neck running straight down to the pelvis. So any rounds that enter into this parameter here is going to be a really bad day for this dude. Even if you throw around real low, but it's center line, it's still going to be a really bad day for this dude. Because again, major arterial vessels run center line of the body as well as the spine box. Bad news for this guy. Even if you take the base of the neck, and you run it up through the neck, obviously any rounds in the throat and neck area is also going to be really bad. So that even applies upwards. Now, when it comes to the face and the head, it's a little bit different. We want to shoot for something called the cranioocular cavity. So basically, you take the edge of your eyebrows and then draw a triangle down to the base of your nose or even to the base of your chin. That is going to be the cranioocular cavity. If you put a round through there, it's lights out for that dude. He's going to stop doing whatever he was doing. So that's more or less going to be represented by a triangle on the head and face region. It's also the softest area of the face. So if you put a round on like someone's dome, it may or may not penetrate, especially when you're dealing with pistol rounds. It actually is a very high probability of glancing off the skull, particularly when it comes to pistol rounds. But if you put a round somewhere on the base of the eyebrows, down, again, if you make a triangle down to the bottom bridge of your nose, or even down to the tip of your chin, it's bad news. That dude's done doing whatever he was doing. So that's personally what I'm shooting for when I'm training and practicing. Any rounds that start drifting off past the neckline, I deem as unacceptable or just bad shots. So I want to keep all my rounds in here. Ideally, I want to keep them high, but even if I throw a few down low here, as long as it's center line, I am pretty happy with it. And then when it comes to the face or the head, again, I want to keep in that cranioocular cavity, so the base of the eyebrows down to the bridge of the nose or even base of the chin. That's where I want to keep those rounds, in that triangle area. Again, the cranioocular cavity. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please like and subscribe. Also consider joining my Patreon. Link is down in the description below. I'm Tyler Austin from Gungnir Strategic. Thank you so much for watching.